You need to be on Tinder, you need to be on Bumble, you need to be on the sugar sites that we told you guys about, that we've been telling you guys.
You do not need to be on Tinder and Bumble. See, I didn't see the whole thing, but you definitely don't need to be on Tinder and Bumble, because he'll say in another video about how they're getting all this false validation and that's why their head is big. And now he's saying you need to directly feed that machine. Do you see what I'm saying? Through this whole video, he has been saying some smart, valid things, but then he'll actually say something that is totally countering that. Yo, what is happening, YouTube? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. And in this video, I just want to clarify some things that has been said by the Myron Gaines of Fresh and Fit. Now, for the record, I agree what he says. Like, the premise of what he's saying, I agree wholeheartedly. But what I think his suggestions are as far as going about completing this goal, I find to be faulty and, quite frankly, more stupid than it is not. Now, am I going to say that it is 100% the wrong approach? No, because for some guys that have attachment issues, that might be the only way they can do it. But he is posing it as the only way to get this goal. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, that is not the only way. And I would say that it is probably less optimal to do it his way as far as just your life goes. And let's just get on with the video.
Guys, you need to have an abundance mindset. And what I mean by that is women naturally have an abundance mindset. Men have to earn their abundance mindset, okay? As a man, the only way you're going to have an abundance mindset is you need to be talking to multiple women at the same time. Not 2, not 3, not even fucking 5. You need to be talking to like damn near 20 to 30 girls at the same fucking time. And
all right, so I think right there, full stop, that's stupid. If you have any kind of experience with women, you know most women have jack shit of anything interesting to talk about. Let's just be 100 with that. So, talking to 20 to 30 women a day, or whatever it is that he's saying, is more like asking for your brain cells to be melted away slowly. You're gonna be talking about what exactly with all these women? You're gonna be wasting your damn time, which we only have a finite amount of it on this earth. Why waste it talking to 20 to 30 bimbos? Not all women are bimbos, obviously, but most just don't have anything of interest to talk about. It's mundane, day-to-day bullshit, drama at work, blah, blah, blah. I don't have the patience, personally, to put up with that with multiple women. I just don't. I have better things to do.
I know you guys are like, whoa, what the fuck, Myron? What are you talking about? What? Like, are you serious, bro? Like, what? Oh my God. Yes. That's why most guys can't be fucking players. That's why most guys can't be good with women, because they don't want to do what's required to be attractive to the largest demographic of women. Here's the thing, guys. When you're talking to a lot of girls, what happens is you start to invest less in each girl, okay? And the way women work, guys, is that the less you invest, the more you win. The problem is this. Most men are taught from a young age, the more you invest, the more you put that money away in that piggy bank, you're gonna make more money, you're gonna compound interest, all this other fuck shit. The harder you work, the more you're gonna get it. That applies in life, but there's one exception to that rule. When you deal with women, the more you invest, the more you fucking lose. One more.
I agree. You do not want to show all your cards. You don't want to show your hand. You do not want to be too invested. And he's 100% spot on with that statement.
Time. Burn this in your fucking brains right now. This is Big Bro talking to you. The more you invest in women, the more you fucking lose. Okay? You're attractive as a guy when you invest less. Okay? And as a matter of fact, I got this book right here, niggas. Why Women Deserve Less. You guys think I'm kidding around? Damn. Okay? You need to invest less,
this guy,
okay? Bro. Invest less to get the sex. Remember this one more. Burn that in your brain too. We wrap it up, okay? Slow it down. I just dissed you. Invest less to get the sex. Invest less to get the sex.
Okay, I agree. But there's something that he kind of said, but he doesn't realize that it kind of nullified his point in a way, where he's saying the more you put in, the less you get back, right? With women. So why the fuck would you spend your day talking to 20 to 30 women? let's just say you texted each of them maybe twice in a day, maybe 3 times. Like, hey, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe they check up on you later in the day and you give them like a little short answer or whatever it is. You could be doing something better with your time. You could be at the gym. You could be working on a business plan. You could be whatever it is, working on a collection or whatever the fuck your hobbies are or your interests are. You could be working on that, learning a language, who knows? But instead, you're out here talking to all these women, and now you're actually using your brain to try and remember, who's, talking about this or that. You have to organize all these different conversations in your mind and who's who and who's what and all that kind of bullshit. That's just a waste of time and energy, in my opinion.
Invest less to get the sex, okay? Because the thing is, guys, is that most girls are used to men investing in them a ridiculous amount before they give up some box, okay?
Agreed.
And what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to cling when you invest. A lot of guys, they'll take girls out on multiple dates. They'll talk to her. They'll text her all day. They'll talk to all this other stupid shit. When you do that, what you're inadvertently doing is as a man, you're programmed, the harder I work for something, the more I should get a return.
That is true. When I was, 21? I think, yeah, that happened to me. There was this girl I had a huge crush on, and every time I took her out, it was harder for me to let go because of all the time and energy that I put in. I was like, all right, I can't cut my losses. I did too much. So he's right on that. 100%. 100%. That being said, it doesn't mean you have to spend all your time talking to a billion other bitches either. You know what I'm saying? And then if you think about it, he says, about how women are used to all these guys around them. Well, yeah, if every guy is talking to 20 girls, all these girls are still getting that all that extra unwanted attention, or unneeded or unwarranted attention, rather.
But like I told y'all before, with women, it doesn't work that way. The harder you work, the more effort you put in, the more it's going to hurt you. Okay? Yep. Because you're gonna come off as not having an abundance mindset. Girls want men that can replace them quickly. How the fuck do you look sitting there? Oh, let me text her all day. Let me call her all day. Let me be on the phone all day. You look like a fucking sucker. You look.
Agreed. That being said, you can do something better with your time. You don't have to spend your time talking to a whole bunch of other bitches, because in my opinion, this could be just me. If you have a difference of opinion, that's cool. But to me, if I spent 4 or 5 hours talking to one girl in a day, it's just as much of a waste of time if I talk to 20 to 30 girls in that same time frame. It's just as much of a waste of time.
Look like a simp. You decrease your value by doing that. So you need to talk to a lot of girls at the same time, so that number one, you increase your likelihood of finding a girl. Number two, you don't come off as clingy and or desperate. And number three, it helps you maintain an abundance mindset, which makes you attractive in the fucking first place. You must.
Okay, so this kind of goes into his psychology, where he, I guess, was a simp, and he's kind of recognized that and has found an avenue to get around that, which is cool. He said, all right, if I talk to this many girls, I won't get attached to that one, because obviously he has a problem with that. Me, that's happened to me one time, and that was about it. Every other girl I've been pretty good with just saying, all right, this is not working, and getting on with my life. But me, because I don't have that problem, I don't need to do that to not get attached to the girl. I go to the gym, I'll make content, I'll do this, I'll do that, I have my career, I have my job, I have a lot of other things that are going on in my life that keep me from obsessing about some female. Okay, so you don't need to talk to 20 to 30 girls or blah, blah, blah to make her know that you're not thinking about her all day. No, you could just do something more productive with your life. Go make some fucking money. Go get yourself bigger and stronger. Go for a 2-mile run, lose some weight, do whatever the fuck you have to do. Go learn how to code or some shit. I don't know. But wasting your time talking to a bunch of boring chicks all day, to me, is not the solution.
Maintain an abundance mindset with women. You cannot make them the focus, guys. If you make them the focus, I promise you, she's gonna punish you for that shit. Yep. Okay? Girls only respect men that don't make them a priority. One more time.
Exactly. And you don't even realize the irony in your statement. You don't make them a priority, but you're telling a dude to talk to 20 to 30 girls. I'm sorry, if you're investing that much time and effort in all those different women, you are inadvertently still making women your priority, which is a waste of your fucking time.
Girls only respect men that do not make them a priority. A lot of you fucking ass clowns, and I'm calling you guys out, make girls a priority, and that's why they lose attraction for you. Okay? Women know that they ain't shit. Hit me with the sound effect.
Got you.
And I'll kill the Twitch and the Twitter stream as well, because I'm about to go on a rant.
Yeah.
Here's the reality, guys. You take the average attractive girl that's in her peak years. A lot of them don't have hobbies. A lot of them don't have really too many accomplishments, which is fine. They're young. They haven't done shit in the world yet. Okay? So they know a lot of the times that they're fucking nobodies. They know that they're not anybody's, which is why they want a guy superior to them. If you sit there and you pedestalize her, I'm telling you, you're gonna get punished for doing that. Okay?
Of course.
That's the reality. A lot of these modern day women know they ain't shit. And then your dumb ass gonna sit there, oh, let me pedestalize you, etc. And a lot of times you guys be having higher value than these girls. A lot of you guys are...
Agreed. So your solution for all these low-level bimbos, basically what you're saying, is to talk to a bunch of them? How about you realize that you are the shit or on your way to be the shit, and you don't have to talk to 20, because that you are pedestalizing them indirectly, because you're saying I need a whole bunch of them to not get attached to one. Okay? Like, to me, like, it's like he's kind of breaking down his own points without even realizing.
Successful, good looking, tall, dress well, have your shit together, and you pedestalize some fucking bimbo that quite frankly can barely pay your bills.
Exactly. And your answer is to talk to 20 to 30 of them. Okay.
Okay? Or fucking doesn't even know doesn't know the difference between affect and affect.
Or in hella debt.
Or in hella fucking debt. You guys are out here prioritizing their girls that quite frankly don't deserve any of this fucking type of energy, but you're giving it to them anyway. So what happens? She starts to think that she's better than you. And anytime a girl thinks that she's better than you, you're gonna take a fucking L, guys. So this all comes back to what? You can't be clingy, you can't be desperate, and that shows itself when you give a girl too much goddamn attention. And you give a girl too much goddamn attention when you're...
I agree, but instead of divvying up that attention amongst a bunch of girls, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself, because the women will find you. When you get to a certain point, when you look a certain way and you carry yourself a certain way and you're doing certain things in life, they will find you. Trust me.
You're talking to only 1 or 2 girls at the same time. You need to start becoming a goddamn womanizer. You need to talk to 10 to 20 to 30 girls at the same fucking time. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You need to work volume in today's day and age. The only way you're gonna combat female fuckery in 2022 and beyond, guys, is you need to work volume. You need to talk to a lot of girls. You need to have your fish out, your fucking fishing pole out in different types of waters. You need to be on Tinder. You need to be on Bumble. You need to be on the sugar sites that we told you guys about, that we've been telling you guys.
You do not need to be on Tinder and Bumble. See, I didn't see the whole thing, but you definitely don't need to be on Tinder and Bumble, because he'll say in another video about how they're getting all this false validation and that's why their head is big. And now he's saying you need to directly feed that machine. Do you see what I'm saying? Through this whole video, he has been saying some smart, valid things, but then he'll actually say something that is totally countering that. You know, like he literally has said in other videos, oh, women are on Tinder and Bumble, they get all this attention that they don't even deserve. And now he's saying, guys, go on Tinder and Bumble and give them this unwanted or this undeserved attention. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, you are directly feeding into the monster, into the beast, and you're making them worse, but somehow expecting it to get better.
About for fucking years now at this point, people trying to expose, oh my god, you guys are on sugar sites. They don't even talk about this since 2019. Okay?
Facts.
So you need to be on every facet. You need to be cold approach. You need to be doing everything. Why? Because women nowadays are flaky and fickle, and most of them don't respect men in fucking general. If you guys don't believe me, we've interviewed 1,500 plus of these fucking girls coming on our show. Fucking losers, but they still think that they're better than men that are, quite frankly, superior to them from an income standpoint.
You know why? Because all those men are taking your advice. That's why. Even if they don't date, you know, the 100 guys that swiped, if 50 of them are, you know, good looking, successful, this and that, even if they don't get the date, they still got the like, they still got some conversation out of it, so they're gonna think that's what they deserve. So his solution to this is actually making things worse.
Confidence standpoint, etc. Most girls have an overinflated sense of self-worth. This is the dating marketplace that we're in, okay? I'm not here to cry or complain about it. I'm here to tell you guys, these are the fucking facts. This is how women operate. No one has talked to more modern day women than we have, okay? So I can tell you guys, not just from a statistical standpoint, not just from a study empirical standpoint, but I can tell you guys anecdotally from talking to modern day women from all different types of states, all different countries, all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, etc. And dealing with them dating, because we're one of the few guys that are still here in the fucking West dealing with these girls.
Yeah.
Okay? I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, most women don't respect most fucking men, and it's because of this thing right here. A lot of y'all give these bitches too much fucking attention, and you do that shit because you're not talking to enough girls. You need to spread.
No, I agree that they do have an inflated view of themselves, partly, but it's because of all the guys that are on these websites. You think getting on the websites are gonna help you, but it's not. It's actually making the problem worse, dude. That's the reason why we're in this situation. You think what you're doing or what you're saying is a solution when it is absolutely not. Like, I'm actually shocked that he's saying this shit, knowing from other videos that he's done that these are the things that are making women think of themselves higher than they might be in real life, is because of these online forums or online platforms.
Spread your fucking ratio out and talk to more women, guys. You talk to more women, you invest less, you become more attractive. As you become more attractive, you're able to get more. And if a girl flakes or whatever, she's on some bullshit, go move on to another girl. It ain't that big of a deal. I'm telling you, but you're only gonna have that power to be able to walk away when you're talking to a lot of girls.
See, only you have that problem, bro. I have no problem walking away. I don't need to have 20, 30 other girls, that I'm talking to for me to be okay with leaving that one girl. Like, I'm very much okay with solitude, being on my own, I'm perfectly fine that way. So if there's ever a break with me and a girl I'm talking to or two or whatever it is, I'm never feeling like I don't want you to go or you're the only one. I don't feel that way. So maybe you're talking about yourself. This is more projection, obviously. But like I said, if you have the same issues as him with attachment, then that might be the way to go. But if you don't, just find something better to do. Go be productive. I'm telling you, being productive, finding a good hobby is more than enough to keep your mind off these chicks. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm out.